Good morning, Bande Matram. Welcome all of you. Here we are going to discuss on psychic transformation part 6. Psychic transformation part 6. Here the brief discussion will be on realization of the secret soul. So here we keep discussing regularly on psychic transformation. It is the sixth part. Sixth part of the psychic transformation. The topic of discussion here is on the board for us all, realization of the secret soul. Initially we have seen complete surrender. In the part 5, in the previous session we have seen the complete surrender. Without complete surrender nothing great can be done really, because it is also known as the yoga of surrender. So complete surrender, not only the or this way haphazard surrender or partial surrender, it needs a complete surrender. Complete surrender. And the scenario we have seen, there was no strength in her, no pride of the force. Completely. In Radha's prayer we have seen, I have kept nothing for us. Whatever I had, I have surrendered. Whatever you choose, either death or life, Manjuri, I accept. There was no strength in her, no pride of force, because it has been given. Whatever is there, that belongs to you. You possess me. I am the instrument. Tatha nijuktasmi tatha karomi. The lofty burning of desire had sunk. Lofty burning, lofty, just imagine. Burning of desire had sunk. Herself was nothing. God alone was all. That feeling was there. Herself was nothing, absolutely nothing. Only God was there. Yes, I am here to carry out thy work. Carry out thy command. I am here. Just command me what I have to do. Prepare me. Save me. I have nothing to do. The God she knew, not only she knew what he was. That was the requirement. Anyway, the next step, so far this discussion is concerned, we are moving, inching forward. Psychic elements turn towards good, true, and the beauty. This is actually beautiful to purify psychic elements. It never crosses towards the ugliness, towards the falsehood, towards the darkness. Everything turns upward towards their nature of goods, truth, and purity. And you can find few lines from page 485 of Savitri. A couple of lines you can see. Our soul from its mysterious chambers acts naturally. Mysterious chamber. Heavenly psyche. Our soul from its mysterious chamber. Where it is, that is the chamber, and it is a mysterious chamber. From that chamber it acts. And when it acts from the mysterious chamber, its influence pressing on our heart and mind. Where it? Where it is? Initially, you can find on the very front. On the very front, what is there? On the very front, you can find your being, your body, external being. Then you have to rush in heart, and behind the heart is the psychic. From inmost inside outward, psychic being. Immediately in front is heart, then your body, that is enclosing. So here the soul acts from the mysterious chamber, and there you can find the influence. When it acts, naturally there will be an influence, because it is the heavenly psyche, the spark of the absolute. Its influence pressing on our heart and mind from inside outward. Heart and mind pushes them to exceed their mortal selves, pushes them to exceed their mortal selves. Whatever the mortal self is there, it pushes, it has no use, it has to perish, it has to be transformed. Pushes to exceed their mortal selves. It seeks for good and beauty and for God. Here itself, there is not a compromise because these are not changing mind, life, and body, external things, sense, ego, heart. Often you when you sit quietly and analyze, everything seems that these are not changeable. It will never change. But not that is the system. That is not the symptom. It has to change. If they are in process of changing, of course they are changing. There is no other go. It seeks for good and beauty and for God. Not only the just minor change. Change for good and beauty and for God. We see beyond the self's walls our limitless self. Here we are confined, we are limited. We feel to be very much, you know, very much squeezed. But we see beyond self's wall, our limitless self. Limitless, you can't limit it. Limitless self. We gaze through our world's glass at half seen past. That vast sometimes we realize, we see. But that is not enough. That is not enough. We see beyond self's walls, our limitless self. It has no limit. Limitless self. We gaze because we are not also sure, but we know that is there. So we gaze through our world's glass at half seen past because fully, entirely perfected. It is not seen. We hunt for the truth behind apparent things. Initially limitless, half seen past, apparent things. True, opposite is apparent, whatever it seems to be. Apparent things, we hunt for the truth. We hunt for the truth. That is truth. We are on the way. Not all people who are sitting are doing the sadhana and willing to go. That determination is there. For them it is valid. But it is not common for all. So they turn all towards their good beauty, good truth, purity, and for God. And then we can find the realization of the soul. Experiences its support as a master and witness of our ignorant life. When the soul is realized, it is coming to front. Then it possesses us, which we know is ours. It possesses, it guides, it carries us towards as our masters and witness of our ignorant life. It acts on our ignorant life. It spreads us, it carries us beyond and beyond and beyond to the apex. Couple of lines I want to quote on psychic transformation. These are from page 530. 530 page. But once the hidden doors are flung apart, not opening, flung apart, flung apart, hidden doors. Hidden means it is hidden for all. Who can see and who can open it? Who can fling it apart? That already we have seen. Once this soul is, these psychic elements and the psychic is real, soul is realized. Once these hidden doors are flung apart, then the veiled king, secret self, so many ways Sri Aurobindo has defined the psychic being. The veiled king, naturally king, that is capital letter, veiled, steps out in nature's front. Now it is behind. It is not stepping out. It is there, confined, constant. Stepping out in nature's front. Then what? How can we be able to know, realize? A light. A light comes down to the ignorance. Down means it is there on the up, capital L, not the ordinary light of like electric bulb or solar lamp. A light comes down, it is up, of course. Sun is on our head. But this is supramental light. Comes down into the ignorance. Here we are staying. This is completely ignorance. We are in ignorance. It comes down into the ignorance. It's a heavy, painful knot, loosens its grasp. Heavy, painful knot. That knot is there. It has to be unknotted. unknotted. Loosens its grasp. Loosens means it is tight. It was tight. Now itself it is trying to loosen its grasp. The mind becomes a mastered instrument. Not only the instrument, naturally they were instruments. Soul picked up everything, mind, life, and body, brought them, choosing, picking, altering. Mind and life had taken altered to take new significance, taking the alteration, because the body gets dissolved. Spirit to the spirit was the same. Mind and vital, mind and life had altered. Not the same thing what in the previous birth it was there. Altered to take new significance. They have got not something else to do. A mastered instrument, but a master. When the college in the college somebody was reading, he was not the master. He was not a trained. He had to come after teaching for apprenticeship for training. After getting 1 year's training, even civil servants also they are getting trained. Becomes mastered instrument. One simple graduate, he appears the civil service qualified, then he has to go for a training, maybe 2 years training. After the training, he has to come with as the master's instrument. Even somebody is joining the Navy, Army, Air Force, gets training. Even he is coming to work in the ordinary field of life, in a field, he is given the higher training. After the training, he becomes an instrument. Here, mind changes into the mastered instrument. Mind becomes a mastered instrument, whatever the life a hue and a figure of the soul. That is what the change. That is what the change. Now itself they are opposing. They are playing of their own. But after some time, you can find a life, a hue and figure of the soul. When it has to happen? Only when you have realized the soul, it is released. It is realized. When your soul is realized, secret soul is realized, then it does its own work. Now itself it is working, no doubt of it. No doubt is undoubtedly it is working. But the thing is that it is hidden, concealed behind the veil. But it has to step out, take the charge of mind and life and the body. And this mind and the life and body who are playing the vital part here, they have to become the willing instrument of the soul. Soul has to lead them. Come out to the front, step into common nature's crowded rooms, stand uncovered as the nature's king, because he is the veiled king, the hidden king, veiled king, limitless self, sitting on the secret chambers. It has to come forward. That has to be realized. For that, actually, supreme surrender, complete surrender is the only way. Time for now to stop here. We'll go see in the next class. Thank you.